Virgo need to know right now? In love. Okay. Interesting. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. So we like to think with those exoteric, old-fashioned cards there, which is, no cards are really exoteric, but we portray it, how it can unfold itself in life. And as you can see here in this picture, the cup of love are corrupted. Does that mean that Venus in Scorpio is corruption? Click below and find out. Now, if you're still here, I assume you're interested. Well, what you need to understand is that the scorpion is poison. Samael, the venom of God. Yeah, so that means that, well, let's just say I know a little bit about it, because not only do I have Sun in Scorpio, but you know, Venus progress, and it's progressed from Virgo, interestingly enough, into Scorpio. From my natal chart, it is a Virgo, progressive now in Scorpio. Does that corrupt my love? What is the lesson there? Well, the lesson is poison. Usually, many people think that 7 of Cups is having a lot of options. Well, it's a lot of temptations out there. Scorpios very often represent temptation because it's the snake. The second level of the Scorpio is the snake. But it's also warning you. Like a rattlesnake will warn you. And do not come closer. And when it wants to feed, it hypnotizes the animal somehow and then devour it. Serpent energies is not exactly what people think it is. It's not literal. Is this a corruption in love? What happens when Venus go into Scorpio is that love will go through a transmutation process where you will be bombarded with temptations, all kinds of temptations, not just the opposite sex or same sex or whatever, not just on the romantic or schmexual level, but it can be even food. And this is where temperance come in. Temperance is all about accuracy. This is why I see temperance as, in so many ways, the real alchemist in the greater arcana versus the magician, who is very often a trickster. Not necessarily in a negative way, sometimes they entertain us. In these days, it's all about manifesting things. When you have Venus in Scorpio, you have the power to manifest and transmute. You do have seen, if you have seen or read the books June by Frank Herbert, you know that in order to become the Reverend Mother, you need to transmute that poison they drink from the Shaihulut Shaitan. This is also esoteric. Frank Herbert, he wasn't stupid. He knew a lot of things about many things. So what does this has to do about love? Yeah, well, you might feel a lot of attraction, which you are now moving through Scorpio with your heart. You love so much, so intense. And the attraction can sometimes feel bestial, you know, craving this extreme attraction that you can either rule or you can lose the grip. So in this sense, you will be tested by the higher one, the great spirit Shivai. And if you have not cleaned up your shadow sides, your inner child, if there are any issues, you will meet these within whoever you attract into your life. And they will be your masters. They are your teachers. If you feel your love life sucks because you only attract venom or poison, it's because you create your own reality, and it's because the heart is now traveling through a timeline or through something that's called transmutation. This is about transmutation. So, next level then, because you will attract snakes. If you have your heart in Scorpio, you will be hypnotized by the snake and you will be devoured. Now, when you finally realize that, wow, I was that of an easy prey, and you might sting in return. Oh yeah, you both dangerous animals. You are on a dangerous field, putting your heart out there on a sleeve, and you also attract something, you know, the bad guys or the bad girl, or something that is very mysterious and difficult to explain. The next stage is that you realize you are too way of an easy prey. So you're going to play the game. You go from being the Scorpio into the snake, and you stop hunting. You start attract. You become hypnotizing and attractive. But because you still are on a very low vibrational field, you will still attract other snakes. And you wonder, now that I no longer hunt, why do I still attract snakes into my life? Well, that's because the snake is in the bottom of the tree. It's by the roots of the tree of life. So this is where we have to raise the Kundalini, raise our awareness so the ego can meet the snake and fuse itself. And this is where many people say that now you are on a twin flame path. So when the heart finally reaches the stage of the eagle, it will learn how to detach from the outcome. It will no longer obsess, because, you know, Venus in Scorpio is obsessive in love. This is Plutonian love. What do we create from Plutonian stuff? So yeah, it's you know, the heart goes all down there, and it's being carbonized, crystallized, and you have to fall a few times. Before you can walk. And then at some point, after practicing, you know, you learn how to fly, and you become an eagle. And that is when you are above all the drama, or you know, you will be able to detach. There will still be cravings. The snake will always be with you. So that again, you check out the Leo read, is about keeping your eyes on the ball. That's why we have the bow symbol, you know. So keeping your vibrations high, you know, to at some point the eagle is like a kite, you know, it's just kiting without any effort. And then when the eagle dies, from the ashes, when it burns, its shell rise. So what is actually being the eagle? Well, it's about manifestation. It's about not just I am, because I am is basically the root chakra. That is I am. You know, we say so much I am. So in the love life, in your personal love life, is about what you attract, what you repel, and what is not meant for you necessarily. If you have a good look on this guy, this Magus here, this is Hermes, this is Thoth. He's got wings on his feet. Because he is the god of knowledge and wisdom. If you have a look on top, also Mercury there got wings. So this is literally the answer for you. There is a small monkey below him. What do you think the monkey represents? And what do you get when you fuse the monkey with the serpent? It's all about being the winged serpent here. But right now, maybe this is a little bit too much to take in. You want foundation, you know, you want stability. And you think that, you know, this is something that is hidden within the opposite sex or same sex, this love, but the love is outside of you. It never was. What you seek is you. How much do you love yourself? How much do you respect yourself in order to attract this? Well, by being this. I am. I create. I take action. I love. I speak. I see. I understand. I overstand. I understand. If you want true love in your life, you need to be true love.